Sugar's coming to town. So, actually she's here. And we're all going to holler at her for a minute. But interestingly enough, I'm going to eat a little something. And I'm going to cook a little something. I'm going to cook something for Mister. But I'm going to eat this because I committed to trying this today. Oh, first, we're going to represent Asia today, I guess. Botan rice candies. I see a lot of people getting a shipment of foreign foods to try. I mean, we all have different foreign sections in our different stores. So you might want to try that first. You'll end up spending more in shipping than the whole box costs. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to holler at your dollars. This is it. I thought it was, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know what to expect. Oh, is that wrapped again? Oh, wait. Is that part of the candy? I think there's still more wrapping that didn't come off of it. Is that wrapping? More wrapping? What is that plastic? It doesn't taste like, it doesn't taste like it. It doesn't taste like anything. Is that part of the candy? I literally don't taste anything. This shit better have a low ass calorie count. Oh, it's collapsing. It's collapsing in my mouth like. Oh, okay. It's collapsing in my mouth like taffy. Now laters for your old school. Or like a expired piece of bubble gum that you tucked away for too long. Okay. Okay. It got candy flavor. My teeth are not here for it, but it is delicious. Delicious. I love it because glucose, syrup, corn, starch, water, sweet rice, water, lemon flavor, FD&C red number 40, Allure red. So, they make it with a bunch of bullshit sweet rice. I'll be curious to know how much rice is in each candy. Like how much, if you were to show me, like how much actual rice is in this rice candy. Like would it even be a whole kernel? Corporate America. Would it even be a kernel of actual rice in rice candy? Anyway, my teeth are not happy about that. But I decided to try this kimchi because in my garden life, I've been hearing vegetarians and vegans talking about kimchi. Same way they did kombucha. Y'all got on the kombucha bandwagon. I'm not mad. It's healthy for you. Go ahead, do you, boo-boo. But you could just make you some tea. To me, if the benefits are nothing you can't get from something else that is equally healthy, then I'm not finna do all this fermenting of shit that takes a week or a month or a year to enjoy the final product. I'm not about that life. So this is a kimchi. I just cracked the window because it's hot. But it's temperature hot right now. I don't know if it's spicy or not. I don't think it's spicy. Because I actually saw something that said spicy kimchi. So presumably it's not spicy. Oh, that wasn't an accurate presumption. Oh, inaccurate. And it had two. I never seen ramen with 2 packs. But one was the spices and the other was the flakes. They don't tell you what it was flakes of on the package, but it was flakes of alleged vegetables, I'm sure. My only regret is that I put well, there's still some in here. I put 3/4 of the pack in there, a flavor pack. And even when I was in college, seasonings for a pack of ramen could carry me over for 2 bowls of ramen because they put if you use a whole pack, it just makes your stuff way too salty and you don't need that. And you can't taste the flavor of what it's supposed to taste like, really. So anyway, I used to spread 1 pack over 2 packs of ramen. So for each pack of ramen, I only use half a pack. How about that? So you ask, well then what do you do with all that leftover ramen seasoning? Girl, everything. Matter of fact, let that be a college tip for you college students going to do this college thing. Ramen is going to be one of your staples. Let's deal with it. But from auntie to you, you only need half a pack. So that means you can save the other half of the pack for your next pack of Raymond's. And eventually you're going to be collecting entire full packs. Because I got a whole lot of Raymond seasoning packs from some Raymond I got a long time ago. Bought a whole like case of it. So, you know, eventually I collected the extra seasonings. But what you can do with those seasonings, girl, is put it in literally any other kind of pasta. You can use it to season your chicken, your greens, bitch. You can use it to season. You basically, you can use that packet of seasoning on anything. I don't know what your flavor palette is like though, because to me, all different Raymond seasoning packets taste like the same damn thing. The shrimp tastes like the chicken, tastes like the beef. It's all the same to me. It's good though. But what I do with my Raymond sometimes, oh man, this low key done became a college budgeting tips video. I didn't mean for that to happen, but so be it. Everybody getting a typical college information. Just like at church. Everybody preaching about how much money you can give to the church. I remember a long time ago when I was conditioned. And I used to think, whatever happened to the big problem of teen pregnancy and shit like that? Shit that regular people was dealing with. We ain't preaching about the real stuff in the world no more. Just, we only preaching about whatever end result can get the church have more money. Okay. I see you. Hallelujah, amen. Alright, I see you. Yeah, what was I? Yeah, your budget and your nutrition, girl. You gotta get it where you can. It is spicy. I'm fucking it up though. They need to warn the sister. I saw one that had spicy on it, and this one did not. Ugh. Get your labeling together, though. Ooh. And actually, this is not bad with the whole pack in it. I'm kind of good. Oh, but let me tell you what else I do. You see this? You can see this piece right here. See that right there? That's green onion that I put in from the garden. So that's something else that I do with a lot of different types of pasta. I put in celery. I'll put in not different variations every time. Otherwise, you're just going to basically be eating the same stuff. And it's going to taste like the same stuff. And even if you have stuff that's really delicious every time, if it's the same stuff for long enough, you're going to get bored. Which is how I wound up with a couple of handfuls of leftover Raymond seasoning packets after a decade. Don't judge me. They still taste good on my other pasta. And vegetables and meat, because they can be you can use it as a rub too, like the chicken flavor, beef flavor. You can use it as a rub seasoning. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put some dinner on because I want it to be ready when Mr. gets home, because I want us to have already eaten when we get there. Oh boy, this is good. And this is before the munchies kick in. I'm still enjoying this. Down to the soup, so it's gonna be take it though. That's it. Drink some water though, girl. So I'm gonna put this chicken on and pick out something to wear. It's cold too. Ain't nobody did that but Suge. When Suge come to town, she be bringing this cold ass weather with her. Cold, rain, and storms. But if that's what you gotta endure when you're doing it for someone you love, you're welcoming. I welcome the storm. I welcome it. She's worth it. Just like Mister's worth it. All my loved ones are worth it. Truly blessed. And highly favored. Oh, you girls crack me up. I was in the process of telling y'all something else I started doing to as a shortcut in this kitchen before I got all collegey. And I'm going to have to cut this all up kind of way so I can have a separate college tips video separate from this kitchen situation. And the thing that reminded me is because I was lining the pan for the food, for the meat. I was lining the pan for the food, and in the process of doing so, I was like, oh, this is another shortcut that I could tell people about. So whenever I change the oil in the Fry Daddy, I pour the part that pours off at first, the one that does not have crumbs in it, I pour that off into this big Mason-esque jar. That's where it goes. And in this jar, I also have a ladle. So whenever I want to add oil to certain dishes, for certain dishes that only call for like maybe a tablespoon or two of oil, I'll use this because that ladle is about the perfect measurement for that type of thing. I'll take the ladle and I'll pour a roll of oil across the top and let it fall down, and then take my basin brush and just oil the whole bottom of the foil so the meat doesn't stick. I'm using this new applewood seasoning. So I want to include some vegetables. I'm going to put some big chunks of onion in there because I want to. So there, what you going to do? What you going to do? I'll just put that all in the bottom of the pan. Put some chunks of bell pepper in there. And if you're nasty, you can add some green beans. I'm going to add them later though because they're left over from last night, so they cooked for the most part already. And I'll cut chunks. I think I want to add garlic salt too. I might teriyaki-fy it too. I mean toward the end of the cooking process. I might teriyaki this smokified applewood though. I might teriyaki-fy this smoky applewood though. That's what it looks like. I was also going to put some lemon pepper on there, but I don't want to do too much. I learned in juicing, ironically, that too much of everything all the time, I mean, too much, literally everything, it can be a bunch of shit, but too much of everything all the time can still be boring. It can still be boring. So it's a lot of things I could have added to it. Lemon pepper, oregano, basil, bitch, that's an automatic, right? Cilantro. There are several things I could have added to it. People do rosemary quite often. I'm not that chick. I'm not that rosemary and thyme chick, but a lot of people do those things. But if you put all that stuff, because it's such a great idea and the flavors marry beautifully, but if you do that all the time with everything, ultimately, you're going to be tasting the same taste. Literally. Right? So while I was getting all these nutrients in my juicing, and I had these 7 different vegetables to put into one damn juice, when I was caught myself getting all those vegetables every day, I was tasting the same flavors. So what I started doing was minimizing my juicing ingredients to like 3 ingredients, on the average. So on the average, my juices have 3 ingredients on average. Some have 2. A few have 4. But on the average, for the most part, they're like 3. I try to abide by my 3 ingredient rule on my juicing. Anyway, I said all that to say, ugh, bitch. I said all that to say that it's good to have all those ideas, but pick a few that fall in line with the flavor palette you trying to incite for this particular meal, and use those. Don't do too much, because then if something happens where you need to add something later anyway, then you're only adding 1 or 2 more things to only 3 combination, a 3 ingredient combination, a 3 seasoning, a 3 herb combination. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick to those few things because I felt myself adding more flavors, wanting to put verbena on there, wanting to put basil on there, wanting to put oregano on there, and no, I'm good. It's good where it is. It's gonna be amazing. I wanted to put some more salt on it. Don't do it. The seasonings are fine, and matter of fact, they might be voluptuous enough to carry over into the vegetables where you can actually taste some extra flavoring in the onions and peppers too. So don't do too much. Don't do too much, girl. Go by the triangle rule. 3 ingredients, 3 seasonings, 3 whatever. Just 3 of them. Or 3 muskefucking-tears. Speaking of 3, I saw this, my seaweed snacks that I like now. I don't love them, but like I said, I like them. And they're very few calories. They're more than palatable. They pacify my hunger at any given moment. And I only need to eat like 5 of them. And I'm good till I eat. But I also saw these seaweed crisps. And these were inexpensive. Oh, incidentally, these were very inexpensive this time. These were like only $1.98. So I'm glad. Either a lot of people, not enough people liked it, or people were not paying that much for 30 flakes of seaweed, which I get. Because I felt like I was like, that's the most for a few. Nope. But I was still going to buy some more. I was going to be a sucker. But everybody else wasn't no sucker. And so, because sales were down, I guess they was like, shit, we can't charge but a couple of bucks for it. Let's let it be. But anyway, gochujang. I don't know what flavor that is. I never had of it. I had it. But it says sweet and spicy. Flavored. Gochujang flavored. Fall in love at the first bite with Annie Chung's irresistibly crunchy seaweed crisp. You better be an Asian, Annie. Don't you pull a Popeye's Annie and go and represent be a pawn for Becky Nim. You better be an actual Asian lady that came up with this recipes and put this on the shelf, and you and yours are profiting from your provisions. Becky got connections. She don't need no help. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. I'm gonna do a story time about that. Something just happened last night with Mr. Something happened with Mr. Oh, let me go ahead and put a little bit in this video so I remember what it was. He saw Becky outside 7-Eleven at the Oasis begging for money. Spare change with a spare change sign. Wearing designer clothes, designer jacket, sweatshirt, jeans, kicks, and a bomb-ass beanie. Asking for change. But he knows it's a ring of motherfuckers. He's just going to say something, but he didn't say nothing because he knew she was being watched. She was too pristine. I'm talking about this was Becky. Ain't nobody put her out there at the truck stop where all the truckers could come through. Okay, and her safety was at risk. Somebody was watching. Anyway, Annie Chung, you better be a real live Asian woman. That's all I got to say. And this says seaweed crisps. It says original. Maybe that's just flavor. Let's try it. The seaweed snacks are just the seaweed, but I think this. Why does it have 2 tearing spots? There's a place to tear here and here. See this divot for tearing the package? There's one right here halfway down as well. Easy open. I like these easy open packages. And they look like they're still fresh, you know. There's a rice layer on the back. Seaweed snacks and brown rice chips. Seaweed on one side, brown rice on the other. They taste like these, but saltier and easier to handle because they're firm, and so you don't have to get that fish oil on your fingers the way you do with the seaweed snack. Because I showed y'all that, I literally have to fold those into a 4 before I eat them, and then it's chewy, and then it leaves oil, like fish oil on your fingers. Might as well see what these talking about, right? Gochujang flavor. It's a little redder. I don't know if you can see that seasoning on the back of there. It's a little redder. Got some redder seasoning than the other one did. Barbecue. Barbecue. It is sweet and spicy though. sweet and spicy barbecue. A tiny granule of spicy just jumped down my throat. But I'm good. Adele had called me earlier. And she's like, I was just, you know, she was they was unpacking, guess what they just bought? Parallel live situation. Yep. So, so we had that discussion. I gotta get dressed, but my hair done though. Okay, let me put some clothes in. Girl, why you taking this? Why you wasting all this time fucking with me when I do sound okay, well let me get off the phone. Okay, let me put some clothes on. Okay, Flamingo. Okay, let me put some clothes on. Okay. 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 Alright, cool. Love you too. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna have the weirdest lunch ever right now. I got 2 of these. These are tuna salads. Pre-made tuna salad. You know, I never considered the packaged stuff to be as good as I know something that'll help it be delicious. Y'all know, you know what I mean. Yeah. Might come off, fellas. So it's this Cole's tuna salad. I'm not gonna tell you the brand name. If you know the logo, then you'll know what it is. But anyway, it's this tuna salad. And I got one that said Italian and one that said Mexican. I just don't know. It looks just like it looks here. It smells Mexican. There was also another one called Italian. Did I just say that? Anyway, I got both of them. I really didn't expect this to taste good, but tasted these on camera. Some seaweed crisps. And since they are, let me go ahead and eat this first. So I don't know what tuna is going to taste like in Mexican food. I didn't heat it up. I don't think you're supposed to. Well, supposed to. You can do what you want. But I don't think it's, you know, necessary to heat it up. The tuna didn't taste like tuna at first. But when I get a hold of the texture, I can taste it as tuna. Taste the red beans or pinto beans or whatever they are. Chili beans. It's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't get it again. Yeah, it just tastes like chili. It could use some more salt. Drink water while you eat. Especially if you know damn well you don't drink water throughout the day like you should. Man, that's a muscular woman. She a thick, muscular thing. She built like Serena Williams. Get rid of that. I keep using the TV remote for the I ate probably a little over half of it. I definitely wouldn't get it again. Oh, let me report some of the other flavors. Y'all make me sick. Y'all done got to where, you know, I found a couple of mukbangers I like. I guess they're not really mukbangers because that whole gluttonous stuff is a lot. But I found some people that just eat their food and really enjoy it. And they have decent conversation while they eat. I guess maybe it's for me, it's like a kind of fellowship zone while you're enjoying the food. Just talking randomly about some real shit. Or laughing about some real shit. And if I really dissect it, I probably also subconsciously appreciate the concept of, remember how we always have the image, even before being colonized, we still had a sense of tribe and family and communing together over meals. And that evolved into just discussing what happened throughout your day, how you feeling, family fight. Sing it, baby. I mean face. Where we go and who's gonna love you like I do? Where we go and who is gonna love you like I do? Yeah, so it's not the wild gluttonous just grubbing down that I enjoy as much as, although don't get me wrong, I love to be able to visually see and feel the energy of someone really fucking it up. I love that shit. But I love when on the other end of the fork, there just happens to be a genuine person. And all their realness. And you just sitting down having dinner together and having some real talk. Get some shit off your chest. Straight up tell me where you live. Where we going? Tell me who's gonna love me. And where you love me. Where we going? And tell me, gonna love. Who is gonna love? I need to know who's gonna love. Where we going? Who's gonna love me? Tell me, who's gonna care for me? Who's gonna be there for me? Who's gonna love me? Sorry, y'all know what it is. Oh yeah, this sauce, y'all. This sauce has a nice Mexican tang to it too. At first, I thought it was kind of lame and processed tasting, but actually, if I want to keep it real, after I put a few granules of salt in this bitch, it was low-key hitting. Still not enough for me to buy it again, but enough for me to enjoy it since I did buy it this time. There's corn in there. If you're wondering what these yellow speckles are that you see around the beans that I put in, it's about gone now. Come and get your love. Come and get your love. Was I really about to try to read this? I was trying to see what other vegetables was in it for you. But I don't feel like getting my glasses. I can't believe I sat down without them. Come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your love now. Come and get your love, come and get your love, come and get your come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come get it, come get it, come get it. Come and get your love. Ay, ay. Come and get your love. Break it down. Ay, 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 ay. You know, people always say have all my life said I was born too late or something. Or, yeah, I was born too late. Like I belonged in this, my spirit was in this world from decades preceding my actual physical body. And it's true. But at the same time, sorry, the skin from those beans, you know. If you're here for the eating part, and you have a passion for watching people eat somehow, people don't talk about that. Because it's not that big of a deal. But it's annoying as fuck. The skin from the beans, from your red beans, black beans, I don't care what it is, black eyed peas, lima beans, the skin that's around them, because it's so pliable, we don't think of anything of it. We aren't bothered by it. But you really are bothered by it. Because that is annoying if that skin gets between your gum and your actual tooth, lodges in there. And the only thing more annoying than it actually being annoying for you to try to get it out of, the only thing more annoying is when you don't feel it and it still gets lodged in between there, in the front, and then you go out in damn public with bean skin on your tooth. Don't let it be a dark bean skin, because then you look like you got missing teeth. Then you look like your teeth, you got missing country bumpkin missing teeth. Missing country bumpkin teeth. Ugh. I'm a country bumpkin for taking that long to get that out of my mouth. Some more on the bottom here. I better not smile too big. Or y'all gonna have to take some thumbnails to make fun of me. y'all gonna have some crazy looking thumbnails. Yeah, this is goju on seaweed. I'd rather just have those little oily skin seaweed sheets without all the extra Rice Crisp on the other side. I don't need the Rice Crisp. Yeah, these are not going to get eaten. There's some kind of extra sweetness on it that wasn't called for. See, it's not worth it. You ever said that? You ever heard anybody say, because Mr. and I say it all the time. We always say like, no, it ain't worth my calories. Like if we have some kind of sweet or candy or cake, some junk food that's kind of like it's not exactly chocolate, like it's some other kind of candy or a dessert that you just trying for the first time. And so you taste it, and it's good, right? It's good. But it's not as delicious as whatever you would have got, like that fudge brownie or what, a cupcake or that some kind of chocolate candy that you would have had. It's not as good as that. And so you say, well, I'm not going to waste my calories on that. Because, you know, at some point, you're going to get your hands on the good stuff. And you're going to make up for lost time. You shouldn't make up for lost time. You should just indulge in that moment and have a little bit extra. But no, you're going to probably try to make up for lost time because you're going to have a little bit. You're going to get greedy as a pig. And you're going to say, oh, well, remember that time I never did eat that other stuff because I didn't want to waste my calories on it. And so you feel like now you can have those calories and the ones that you have it in this sitting, which is the complete opposite, bitch, of portion control, by the way. Just checking you and me, too. I'm looking at me, checking me about that. Okay, not that I do any such thing, but I can see that thought creeping up in my mind. I could imagine myself thinking, oh, well, since I was good that other day and didn't eat that other junk, then I could do extra today. No, you can't. You cannot. Okay, let's get myself together, because I just lost a couple more pounds, but I did some bad stuff today with some cookies. So, I'm acknowledging that. Here and now. Yeah, I was just gonna sit here and eat really quick, but when I'm talking to y'all, it never goes quick. Yeah. Why in the middle of the song did just a picture of R. Kelly pop up? Like, if somebody is playing a song, but they put a collage of pictures and images together. I don't know, it could have been doing this the whole time, because I just have the music on a playlist. So, I don't know what the video visually looks like that I have, because I just got it for the music, so I can play it in the background when I'm not even looking at my computer. But anyway, speaking of clearing my throat, y'all, I think I had my first bout ever. Ooh, aging. Let me tell you. Hopefully I don't have no kids watching. You know what? I don't. This is grown Tucks. Well, you know, when it's grown Tucks, it's grown Tucks. But my whole channel is a grown channel. So, yeah, but anyway, just a random picture of R. Kelly just showed up on screen. It made me feel like deleting this copy of the song and going to get a different one. I don't want nothing to do with him. And I honestly, I'm not even mad at him. People will do what you allow them to do. And y'all been allowing stuff for so long that these psychopaths, sociopaths, predators, have no real reason to think that they're really doing anything bad. Because if they were doing anything bad, then everybody would turn their back on them. You know, people say, oh, you shouldn't just turn your back on them because whatever. I don't know how long I've been telling you bitches that character and talent for me are one and the same. Like, I can't even get past how y'all make excuses for people whose music you just like. Like, there are some people that's on the boycott list that I'm just not going to be able to boycott. But that doesn't mean that I don't denounce everything about them. It's just that nobody else with a decent moral character has come forward to provide the product or service that you have. But it's not, it ain't me supporting you. Because I'm not going to go around, and nor I'm not going to go around recommending it. And in fact, I will cover up your brand name unless, you know, I know you to be a good person. Or believe you to be a good person, and I'm an accurate judge of character. It's hard to get by general shit on me. Really hard. Really hard. It can be done. Nobody's immune, but people don't be getting me. It could also be because I don't believe shit, no way. I don't trust the average human. You want me to trust the people who allowed Donald Trump to become president? And as he continued to destroy the nation known as the superpower, imploding it upon itself, a molester, an incester, the dictator, and everyone aided in the enabling, in a society that is enabling of a criminally disrespectful behavior. How are y'all okay with that? Like, you can say you're not okay with it, but then, and we all have our things, me too. I have a lot fewer than the average human, but I have my things too, you know, that I'll justify in the name of whatever. Just like I said, there are some people and products on my boycott list that I still go and purchase their product or service because I don't know of any black companies that can step up to the plate. This whole buy black thing is beautiful, and I lean toward it at every opportunity. But I'm not finna bend over for no unprofessional black company that threw itself together and expect to be rich so they can ball out without consideration of the work and mutual respect that goes into the building of a company. You not finna get them grimy motherfuckers that don't realize that to mess me over in my pockets. They not finna mess with my money anymore. And I say anymore because I spent several years of my young adulthood balling and saying I'm going to support black businesses only. And you cannot imagine how many times I got bent over. So I will not buy black exclusively in the name of buying black. You got another motherfucking thing coming. But if I find a black company that offers a service or product that I am in the market for anyway, and I purchase consistently, and the black company can step up and compete with where I'm getting mine from, girl, I'm in. I'm in. That's going to be my preferred support system. That's where my preferred loyalty is going. Not sorry. Not even sorry, not sorry. Just not sorry. Because I've spent my whole life watching y'all execute genocide on us. So I don't give a fuck. But I am humane because we still are, even after y'all fucking us up and murdering us. So we still be humane. So if any of you who are not racist and your company offers a product or service, I'm there as well. Angie's Boom Chicka Pop got me. I will say her product name. I hope we don't find out she on some bullshit later somehow. That'll break my heart because I'm an excellent judge of character in general. Yeah, not only did I rave about the actual product, everything about it, all the way to the packaging. Not only did I rave about the actual, and all, you know how people have varieties and everybody got their favorites. I do have my favorites, but everything is really fire. She makes that shit with love, and I'm bringing it to everybody's attention because if she sells out at any given time, I guarantee you the flavor of that popcorn is gonna change, and it ain't gonna taste like it tastes right now. And I guess that's why I'm really promoting it, because y'all need to get out and taste what it tastes like while it's good, while she's so genuine and everybody loving and making it with love and taking care and respecting her, the work that she put into her baby as a business, and it's coming out in the flavor of that motherfucking popcorn. It's so good. I'm finna go get some. I talked myself right into a bag of this shit. Angie's Boom Chicka Pop. Look at this silky ass. Feeling satin, silky satin feeling packaging. And then, when I fell in love with them, and I said, I'm not eating popcorn by nobody else, never again. I'm finna make a claim. But I'm warning y'all. What I'm about to say in the nation of the United States of America is blasphemous in the name of the Windy City. But what I'm about to say is that her caramel and cheddar mix is actually my favorite. I just don't get it because it has, you know, twice as many calories. And so I figure if I enjoy this anyway, I might as well get the one with only 45 calories a cup. Right? It's just as good if I don't have to double the calories. And the same amount fills me up the same. Like, I could really enjoy like 3-4 handfuls of this and then be done. And just be as fulfilled and satisfied. What was I talking about before? Before this bitch distracted me. Angie. Bitch. Oh, yeah. And I went to that Instagram page. You know, the first thing I look for is diversity. Genuine diversity. I say genuine diversity. Because you have people that have tokens. So, I looked through the little page. And I have a lot of black people. But we showed up now and then. And it didn't feel forced. I don't think some privileged people realize we do have a radar. Like, black people know when you're racist and when we're not. Sometimes we just play along because we in it in survival mode. You know, we know you racist when we first meet you. If we foresee ourselves having to work with you in the future, that relationship has to be delicate. Until which time I'm in a position where I don't have to fuck with you no more. But we know which one of y'all racist. And some of y'all is black people know you racist. And they call you out on it, which makes you uncomfortable, and you further do or say something in response that further actually proves that you're racist. When your intent is to show how you're not. But they knew that guilt was gonna set in, so they just don't care because you didn't care about your people didn't care so much about us for so long, and even today. Even when I was young, I knew something wasn't right with those. Something didn't feel right with those pet commercials. The pet commercials that they model after the Starving Kids in Africa Foundation. And they're going to send you a picture of the kid that you helping. I was a kid and I knew that had to be bullshit. All I could see in my head was, you know, then your kid will write you a letter. All I saw in my head was a bunch of grown people sitting at a table writing letters back to unsuspecting Americans that done sent their hard-earned money over here to help these kids in Africa. Don't get me started on black people back then. They want to do a good thing and help the kids in the motherland. And they ain't doing nothing but lying in Becky's pockets. But the pet commercials, that's what I'm talking about. It got so bad for me. They show the pets all grimy with and matted with flies flying in the eye. I told you they modeled them after the Starving Kids in Africa infomercial. How many handfuls is this? Popcorn. It's so light and delicious. I don't even care. I'm going to eat it until I get tired of eating. No, I better stop so I can eat dinner. I'm going to stop after this. What was I talking about? I went to Angie's Instagram page and it was diverse. I mean, it wasn't diverse. But the diversity that was there wasn't forced. It was natural. Becky seemed like a real, genuine spirit over there. Angie. I won't call her Becky. That's not a good thing, Angie. Don't let people go around making you think Becky's a good thing when they kind of throw it out at you like that. It's not. This is my favorite one right here, though. I mean, outside of the caramel and, oh, that's what I was going to say that was so blasphemous. I was going to say that her caramel and cheddar for me, let me say that because everybody gonna come for me. For me, competes with Garrett's because Garrett's is rich and very flavorful, but it's almost too much so, right? Almost too much so. You know, it's so much cheese flavoring on the damn cheddar popcorn with Garrett's that it's like it's coated with velvet almost. Velvet, yeah, bitch, the fabric, velour. That's too much flavor. I mean, it's rich, though. I almost say it's too much seasoning, but it's not too much. It tastes delicious. Bitch, it tastes delicious. But it's heavy. Well, with Angie's caramel and cheddar blend, it's like Garrett's, but it's lighter. It's as light as the flavoring should be. It's like they took Garrett's and only put half of the flavoring on each flavor. And then put it in the bag. It's so good. It's like Garrett's Light. Garrett's Light. I was tempted to get a bag too when I got to the grocery store, but I was like, nope. I kept seeing it 45 calories. And I was like, this bitch, and this is my favorite flavor outside of the sweet. Because that's more of a dessert popcorn to me with the caramel cheddar blend. But, this real butter shit, bitch. You know how movie theater popcorn tastes? Not from over the shelf at the grocery store. I'm talking about the actual fucking movies. It tastes like a lighter version of that popcorn. With the butter, too. It tastes like it's real butter in there. But it's like, it's everything it should be. It's got half of the salt you put in there because you put too much salt in there. It's got half of the butter, which makes it more flavorful. You can actually taste the butter more now that it has less on it, if that makes any sense. Like your palate can appreciate the flavor of the butter because it's not too much. Start out with this one, y'all. Just so you'll know what I'm talking about. Because the other ones are amazing, too. You'll still love it either way. The other ones are amazing, too. Amazing. Fucking amazing. But, it tastes so much like movie theater popcorn. It tastes so much like movie theater popcorn that when I'm done, I always check my fingers for butter. And I can taste it on there, but it's not greasy like butter. But even if I did, And I know I told y'all in the other one, in the initial review that I did of them, that I forgot what I said. The social media was very naturally diverse. The product is amazing, as you can tell, as I'm standing out over them right now. And I feel free to stand out on them after looking at their social media and checking the character of the people that developed the product. It's really good. So good. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop right here. I bet I just had so many half conversations in this session. What you going to do? And put my hoodie on so it don't go to my head.